Warning, this is a spoiler-based podcast. If you have not seen 1972 Superfly, if you missed all the favorite positives, go check it out. It's currently streaming on Brown Sugar. If you did the 7-day trial like I did and was too lazy to cancel it, just let that month ride for $4 a month, bro. Brought to you by Brown Sugar.
Yeah, I love brown sugar.
Yeah, delicious. Yeah. Seriously, pause it, go watch it, come back and join the conversation. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and possibly TikTok. At Code 45 Podcast. It's not going nowhere. Today, Code 45 is powered by.
She's not the same as she used to be. WhiteCupENT.com. That's right, bitch. Go to WhiteCupENT.com to get all of your bomb-ass shirts of all sizes. We got all the threads to cover you and your white bitch and your dark bitch and your classy bitch and all of my bitches. I got a tech bitch. I gotta run the train, bitch. Bitch, give me that money. Oh, you gotta have it now? Well, then come on down to 7203 Navigation in H-Town and come grab you some. You greedy bitch. What? You need more? More than this, nigga? I got you. My man's on a White Cup. Run that bulk. Like Superfly himself. Oh, no, wait.
Priest.
What was this? No, with the fucking... It was Scatterman.
Yeah.
Scatterman had I was running 14 keys. Now you got another 20.
A lot of coke.
What are you just putting in flour bags? Okay.
Has to be, right? He's the Gustavo Fring of cocaine.
It's just going straight from the evidence room straight into his kitchen.
Basically.
You still here? Go to WhiteCupENT.com and stop looking like a broke-ass buster. Who would backstab you in the last fucking second? You motherfucker. And use the promo code CULT45 for 20% off your total purchase. WhiteCupENT.com. They fucks with us.
And as always, we're powered by you, the listeners, the fans. Everyone supports us on our Podbean host step. All of our Patreons. Without guys like you, we wouldn't be shit.
You are now listening to Cult 45, the only cult movie podcast that puts air on your chest. So sit back, relax, pour up, and turn up.
Yeah, welcome everybody to a tootin' Booger Sugar edition of Code 45. I'm your host, Beating Down. Today I'm joined by, as always,
Random Randy Savage.
This episode is brought to you by cocaine.
Cocaine and Curtis Mayfield.
Basically. Yo, okay, so like... I'm mad at myself for being like, we talked about this last episode. I haven't seen, I only seen bits and pieces of Superfly on VH1 of all places. This is back when VH1 was like, we're gonna just stop doing videos. And I caught pieces of it, but like I caught the boring pieces. Not even realizing I was at the end of the movie. Cause I was like, wasn't he a pimp? Why are they calling him Priest? I thought his name was Superfly the whole time. I was like, what? The Superfly was the cocaine the whole time? Like, goddamn.
Superfly was the cocaine.
Superfly was the cocaine. The cocaine was Superfly.
So
He's Priest.
He's Priest.
And I'm like, oh shit. I've never seen this before, but I'm really glad that we're doing this in the order that we've been doing it.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious. Cause like this is another film by Gordon Parks. You haven't seen this either, correct?
I've never seen this movie, but like I remember when we talked about it in the Mac, you're like, I remember seeing Superfly, or was it Superfly? Yeah, and I was like, there was a correlation between the pimp games in both of those movies.
Oh no, I was talking about Willie Dynamite.
Willie Dynamite.
So I saw Willie Dynamite, which is like, usually that's like down the line. Like I was all over the place as far as like blaxploitation movies to watch. Like I literally seen shit so out of like sequence where like
fuck it, we're watching this one.
Yeah. we will watch Willie Dynamite. That is he's a lot more aggressive.
We're gonna keep Black History Month here at Cult 45. Fuck you.
Yeah, don't get me started. Go ahead and get me started on that. So much is happening so fast. It's making my face hurt, bro. But
and that's the point right now. But that's it. That's all we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the movie. Yeah. This is your time to decompress. We're going to talk about the movie.
Fuck Nazis. Fuck white supremacists.
Fuck Nazis. Fuck white supremacists. I don't care if YouTube don't like it. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Oh, decompress.
Yeah.
Play the music. Play the music. Fuck. Play the music.
Play the music.
Have some coke. Have some weed. No, I'm at the other one. The history music. Yeah. You just tell everybody to get high real quick. Everybody get high.
That's what the song was, right?
Well,
I'm your pushing man.
Basically. Telling somebody that you're your mommy and daddy, nigga, that's rough.
Yeah.
You're fucked. Anyway, whatever. Let's just get into it.
Okay.
Let's get into this shit. Shout out to Ron O'Neal, bro. He was doing a damn good job in this one.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, but unfortunately, I don't want to watch the sequel, Superfly TNT, because apparently
I don't want to watch any. Yeah,
I heard it was a sharp decline. It wasn't
This is gonna be
wasn't the same
rough.
energy. Wasn't the same energy. Shout out to Gordon Parks. This is another film that he directed. I saw photograph stills by Gordon Parks, and I was like, "What?"
I remember. Yeah, I saw him at the very end of the movie. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but
I didn't plan it that way. I just like Shaft, Superfly, because he said he saw it once.
But the whole thing was like, what do you mean by still photos? Is this gonna ruin the momentum of the movie? No way.
No way, no.
Let's get into it. So we start with some real hood ass shit, right? This thing's, dude. Shout out to Curtis Mayfield, one of the greatest musicians and singers of all fucking time, with one of the greatest soundtracks of all time. What's funny, haven't seen the movie, know damn near every fucking song.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I know all these songs. I've heard all these songs in other places. I was like,
Right,
oh, cool.
right. Like one of these songs is one of the it was the progenitor of one of the greatest line dances that still exists, the bunny hop.
Oh yeah.
If you want to see a bunch of big booties jumping around in unison, you have Curtis Mayfield to thank. But yeah, like literally so much influence, bro. And like I knew what was gonna happen to one of the characters because I knew one of the songs from Superfly. I was like, oh, Freddie's dead.
Oh, Freddie's dead. No, I knew that. I knew that right away. It was like,
Oh yeah, I mean, granted, yeah, he was fucked. But like,
Freddie's dead.
obviously, this album outgrossed the movie, which honestly,
Obviously,
it should. This song, Curtis Mayfield did that shit.
trust me. Like there was parts of this movie I was like, oh wait, we're back in.
It's pretty quick. It goes fast. But we start with some hood shit. You don't know what's going on. Just two gangsta ass dudes walking. Curtis Mayfield just setting the scene. It's like I could feel that it's cold and that we're in New York as the music's going on.
That's what the song is.
So this dude, like, I thought he was gonna be important, but he's not. He is just the street nigga.
Okay.
Surprised he didn't have a shiesty on damn near, but he's just walking, intimidating folks, shaking people down for cigarettes, a couple of change and shit, like just loose change from people and stuff. And I'm like, man, what's going on? What we doing? Because he was like, I got a way to get money from that bitch. I'm like, what? Is this like how Superfly started? No.
Yeah.
No.
I was wondering. I was like, are we doing an origin story?
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, so this is how he became Superfly? Nah, nigga.
Oh.
We cut to that boy Priest, who's already completed all of his missions in the main story, nigga.
He gave away his observatory. He didn't like bother with that anymore.
He's relaxing, waking up to some morning cocaine. A lot of cocaine use in this movie.
Yes.
It's almost a glorification of cocaine because everybody's doing it as if they're like having a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Give me some of that. Yeah.
That would be funny. Just remake this movie, but with just Red Bull instead of cocaine.
If cocaine had like a brand name, they would have dropped it at this point. But he has a morning coke with his white bitch, who we know is not like. You just know that she's like another side white bitch.
Yeah.
This is the thing they did.
This is the house I sleep at when I'm on the west side. When I'm on the east side, I got another white bitch.
Yeah, it's just funny how like the white bitches are just accessories in this, which is still funny to me. But it's like an extra flex. It's like I got 2 cars, 2 bitches, 2 lines of income. And she's like, "You leaving?" Tiger. And he's like, "Have you not been in the 70s?" Yes, bitch. Bye.
Are you coming back soon? No.
I'm not horny, so you won't see me.
Nope.
He hops in this fucking ostentatious ass car. Shout out to Black Dynamite again. I was like, I never seen a car with a grill this aggressive in my entire life. It's an Eldorado, but like obviously with pimp accoutrement in the front. I'm sure back in the day it was like, damn, that's a bad looking ass car. This shit looks hilarious now. It looks like it belongs to the Green Hornet.
There was 2 valets behind the car, and I swear they were gonna stop him getting in the car. Like they just had a look on their face, like, "Who the fuck is this nigga getting this car?"
Bro, you know, there's a lot of guerrilla filming in New York.
That's what it was, and I was like, "Oh, that's right."
Like,
they didn't get a permit, so he just kind of walks in, jumps in this car, and they're like, "Who the fuck? Somebody better go call somebody.
Yeah. So, shout out to the owner of that car, KC, who was an actual pimp who we saw in the movie basically playing himself.
Of course.
So shout out to KC for doing it. Also, shout out to this movie. One of the first movies
pimps
ever.
And whores are cheaper when they're real.
Basically. This movie was actually, directed by a black person and filmed by a non-white crew.
Well done, guys.
I don't know what they mean by non-white. I hope they're not like, well, I'm French. Like, that's bullshit. But
no.
No. But no, funded by African Americans and everything. Like, this is a true milestone for black filmmaking. So that's what's up.
Not white.
So like, I don't know where Priest is going. He's going somewhere to do something because he gets jumped by the two brothers we saw earlier. And one of them niggas had a table leg. And I'm like, bro, this is just ghetto. This is a ghetto beatdown, fam. Like, because I remember Ron Artest talking about how he saw somebody get killed with a chair leg. And I was like, that sounds ridiculous. Smash cut to this. And I'm like, oh,
it's a reference.
There's too many like different forms of surfaces beating me down, niggas. I got hit by that hoe. Like, you got the sharp corners of a table plus the roundness of a baseball bat. It's an all-in-one. It's a slept-on melee weapon, fam. Luckily, her boy Priest was able to get through this and whoop some ass. And then we get like, it's interesting when you see hood shit pop off, but it's almost in the same spirit of like Jackie Chan being chased. Mm-hmm. Cause you're like, man, that nigga really did jump that. He jumped the fuck out of that fence run on it.
That was a good jump. I wrote that down. I was like,
oh shit. So we get to see his ghetto prowess. He ain't no stranger to the street, even though he a pretty ass nigga with the most laid hair you have ever seen in your life. I think out of every female that's been in this movie, hair does not even touch.
No.
Silk press, nigga. This shit is glorious.
It's pretty. It's so gorgeous.
It's fucking gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
That nigga did that.
He's so pretty.
Bro, this hair is the next level, fam. And he catches the dude that tried to jump him, and he gives him 2 swift kicks to the gut. It causes him to vomit in some random family house, and he leaves him there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? So we're learning on what type of time Priest is on, right, Rando? That he don't fuck around. You try him, he's coming for that ass.
It literally cuts immediately to a random ass meeting.
Immediately to a random meeting, because we still don't even know what type of time he's on, Randy. Because we know he's with the shits. You can't jump this dude. You know he do cocaine with white bitches at night. You know his car is clean than the motherfucker. But how is he with business? How does he conduct business?
Okay, see, I thought we were just being not like it's just random shit happening. But it's telling a story. The way you're explaining it, it makes more sense now. Okay,
we're having fun here.
Because like when I'm watching the movie, I'm getting a very Midsommar kind of feel where we're just cutting between scenes, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
I was trying to figure out what the correlation was between that incident and this meeting. Not a goddamn thing.
Okay, I was like,
because
it just shows his prowess, and now I'm gonna go to his business acclimates, and I was like, oh,
you can't fuck with
him. That makes more sense when he's explaining it that way.
Know that he's clean, you can't fuck with him, and now we're about to see him not take no shit from nobody.
Exactly.
Because these are the 3 cornerstones.
You know what it was missing? I missed the theme song explaining those rules.
That's true.
In this movie.
Yeah, because the Superfly theme was popping off, but you were too busy grooving to like listen to what him talking to you about.
That's what it was. Yeah,
you missed the exposition because you're too busy. Yeah, that's a good point. So here comes now. This is what I liked. Okay, I was like, oh, this is next level shit. Because like here comes some guy who's important to him. He's like lower than a lieutenant. He comes in and he brings in this guy and he sits down on the couch. But like right out the gate, you want to do some coke? I'm like, all right.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love to.
Of course.
I'm like, of course. This is
of course.
It's a Superfly, nigga. Give me that. So after he does a couple of bumps, they're talking about this guy, Fat Freddy, not having his money, as if Fat Freddy wasn't in the room. That's what fucked me up. I was like, oh, he's right. He can't talk to him directly? Oh, shit. He's like, because the way he said it, he's like, Fat Freddy ain't got your money. Well, that's his ass. Fat Freddy is sitting right there.
Oh,
balls sweating like, oh, fuck. And he's like,
Freddy.
bro, going off. And he's like, bro, like if you don't get his money together, I'll put his woman out there to whore in the streets. And I'm just like,
yeah, I caught that. And I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Because my woman. Because Freddy thought he was going to like get over on him and shit. He's like, nah, bitch, give me my, like, then he talks to him directly.
Yeah.
And it's like, he gonna beat your fucking ass. I don't do violence. You gonna get your ass to work, boy. I don't give a fuck. Like, you better get your ass on out there.
All I do is sell cocaine. I don't do nothing. I don't get any of this stuff like that. No, then your ass gonna work.
My favorite line delivery, though. If you don't get my money tonight, I was like, tonight. I was like, oh no. Oh no, Freddie, tonight. I love that shit.
Maybe she'll like the pimp game.
I think she already does. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit, guys. We cut to that boy Eddie doing his dice game. I'm not gonna lie, watching niggas like play dice indoors makes me like have a different opinion on dudes who just play 2K and Madden all the time. Cause it's the same shit. Like, shout out to video game systems and consoles coming out, fam, helping us out.
It's our new dice.
It is. It is. But like, people still get in fights depending on what's going on. But like, I don't know.
Like 2K to me.
Now we just give the money to the man instead of each other. You see where we're fucking up, guys?
See, that's the problem. Like,
that's the problem. You're getting your...
The dice aren't asking for you to unload like boxes and shit.
Yeah, y'all getting outfits for your players, but you can just pass the money around to your friends. Don't kill your friends like you did over that game of Madden that one time. That one nigga, don't do that. That's embarrassing. We all do. And Boondocks make sure we remember that shit.
Yep.
But yeah, shout out to Madden 2K and Street Fighter, all them shits that kept us entertained over these days. Also Call of Duty. Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? I love how so like again, we got to know what type of time Priest is on, because Priest is like, yo, Eddie, we gotta bounce, because Eddie is his number 2. Mm-hmm. And he's like, we gotta bounce, and he hollered you about some shit. He's like, man, I'm in the middle of the dice game. I'm taking all these niggas' money. And then Priest just walks away. He doesn't even like, he's all right. Walks away. Eddie's like, oh no, let me go ahead. And then there's one dude who's like, already salty because he's losing money. Like, so you just gonna run because this nigga just gonna walk away, this white looking. Back in the 70s, it's the worst thing you can say to a light skinned nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga slapped the shit out of
I wrote down 2 words. Pimp hand.
What's funny is like later, like they miss like, you don't have the stomach to be a pimp. I was like, he doesn't? I was like, are you sure? I don't think you're watching the same movie I'm watching. Because he would have been an excellent pimp. He slapped the fuck out of this nigga. This nigga had to get his feet together. Like, oh shit. Oh fuck.
He really did. He had to like reorientate himself to the earth. Where did I go just now?
But you don't, watch how you talk. Cause and what's funny is like we say he's white looking. I'm looking at his, I just see a pure Negro. Like I don't know where you see white. He looks like a brother to me.
I heard the insult.
Yeah. But he slapped shit that he slapped the fuck out that nigga. So he goes back to Eddie's house and he's like, look, man, I want to get out the coke game. He's like, why? We're having such a good time in the coke game. Why you want to leave? Already right there, I was like, uh-oh. Because they're technically like a step down.
Yeah.
In the ladder of like the drug game. Like if anyone could possibly exit out, it's Priest.
Yeah.
Because they have like one main supplier that they speak to, and then like there's another mystery supplier that goes above that. But beyond that, that's it. There's only 2 rungs, and bam, it's them. And he's like, I already got a bunch of families set up. All we gotta do is do this particular score I'm trying to do. This is the score. This is my last score. And I was like, oh no, those never go well.
No, it's always the last one. One final score.
That nigga said we gonna slang 30 keys in 3 months. And we're going to make enough money to never have to do anything again for the rest of our lives for a whopping $1 million. Like,
keep in mind, 300,000 is the equivalent of 2 million.
Yeah, $1 million is $8 million, which is still $8
million.
It's still... I mean, if
it's not a lot, but it's at least enough to leave the country.
If expensive shoes are $50 back then, like, and gas is a nickel,
you could buy a whole meal for less than 25 cents.
He'll be like, by the time shit's getting tight for him, Social Security's already kicking in for this nigga. So
No, he's just gonna put his money in a Swiss bank and live on the Alps with surrounded by Norwegian white bitches, and that's where he'll live forever.
Honestly, that's a poetic ending. All the snow a man can look at.
All the snow a man could ever want. I'm gonna snort it all.
So he's gonna go to Scatter. Scatter is their main guy, and like I hear the name and I'm like, oh, I don't like this because there's so many versions of Scatter in my brain that I did not expect. I didn't expect when I saw it. Cause like Scatter sounds like a shifty, crazy dude that always pulls a knife on somebody, and his hair is like a greasy Jerry curl of some sort. I was ready, mentally ready for Scatter. And we cut to the most obvious tailing of a car, cause like these cuts are brutal. Mm-hmm. These jump cuts are brutal. I was like, oh, it's the robbery that Priest put him on. That I thought would because it's Fat Freddy. And he's shaking down this dude for he doesn't get money, but he gets coke from this guy. Mm-hmm. And he looks like a white mob guy from Shaft almost.
Right.
And I was like, man, I guess this is gonna come around and be a part of the story. I guess this is gonna come around where, Freddy gets into some shit and this, or the robbery goes bad. No, the robbery goes good.
Okay. And I'm gonna be honest, I passed out right there. So I have no idea about this part.
Okay, well, Fat Freddy.
But I'm glad that I remember we're gonna buy 30 keys, blank.
No,
wake up and I'm in a musical montage of Pusher Man right now.
No, yeah, you fell asleep at because the car ride was long. Like the tailing did not need to be this long.
Okay, that's what it was. Because that's my mom's fault. Because that's how they used to get me to go to sleep when I was a baby. Mm-hmm. These long car rides.
No, they got your black ass because like you were right. Like they rode around for a while, just following a car way too close. They were on his butt cheeks. Okay. I'm like, nigga, you ain't noticed a tail on you,
I
nigga?
didn't remember any of this.
No. So you passed out. So Freddy pops out with a ski mask on, robs this dude point blank, like in the back. He's like, don't turn around. I'm waiting for something to go wrong, but it doesn't. He gets 2 bags of dope from this nigga, and he dips out. He's like, give me the other money, nigga. And they bounce. And yeah, Randy, it never comes back. Because you're like, who's this guy? Why is this thing happening? Nope. Successful robbery.
Oh.
Of a white dude. Of a white mobby dude. And I'm like, I swore this was going to come back around. Wrong.
He's not even part of like the big guy at the end of the movie?
Nah, nigga. It's just he was a success. Whatever. All right. So we cut to
it was even like a Colombian or something outside of the group.
You didn't think it was weird that how like this nigga ain't cuss out Fat Freddy when he pulled back up on him?
No, I remember that part. I just didn't like.
You're like, oh, well, I guess he got his money. Like,
I thought he yeah. I wrote down how do we do tonight, but they had me with Scatterman first,
yeah. So we cut to Scatter's establishment, which I did not realize because I'm too busy enjoying the I'm Your Pusher live performance, bro. What's funny, everybody who was like fake playing instruments were actually in the band.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to act, how to not play fake instruments. It's weird. It was weird.
Because you're so used to just playing them, and they're like, no, we have the track, and we just need you guys to just pretend. So just pretend because we need to just get the footage, and we'll add the track in. It sounds great. Instead of
I was still frustrated because I was like, this nigga ain't hitting the bongos like I know I'm hearing it, bro.
He's not hitting it because he can't. He can't hit the bongos
because the nigga on the bongos are going off on the track.
You honestly can't even eat food on camera because of the scraping noise. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's just the worst. And then I see this old black dude with this Chef Boyardee hat, just smiling and shit, and I was like, oh, okay. That's weird. And like a waitress comes up and like Priest writes a note on it and it gets to this chef. And I'm like, what is Black Chef Boy? What's Uncle Ben doing? Like what's happening? And they pull him to the back. Yo, Scatter, what's up, baby? You want some Coke? Yes, I do. And it's nothing more jarring.
Want some Coke? Yes, I do. More Coke.
It's just watching like a very kindly old black man who looks like a mentor to everybody. Just doing coke with a cul-de-sac on his head. Now taking off his chef hat. He took off the chef hat to do the coke, Randy. I was like, what is happening? This is Scatter? What the fuck is going on, bro? He's like,
what?
And he's like,
Scatter's an unfortunate name he had as a child. Mm-hmm. He's not that guy anymore. He's a new guy.
So
I'm chef assuming now. Chef Scatter.
He's a big dude. I feel like they call him Scatter because like when he hits niggas, their face just explodes. Because he's right. You could tell he was a big swole dude back in the Gap. So like he's basically kind of where Priest wants to be, like out of the game. Because I didn't realize Scatter was out of the game. He's like, nigga, I gave you 15 keys, bro. That was it. Like, don't do this to me, bro. I don't want to get back into the game. I'm out.
Right.
I got this business. I got this goofy ass hat, nigga. I'm out. Look at me, bro. I don't even look like I do drugs.
I got my restaurant. It's already a fucking money pit. I wish I could go back to selling coke.
Well, you know, I don't know. Curtis Mayfield is not cheap.
It's not cheap.
These niggas ain't buying enough drinks for this nigga. So he's like, you got to do it for me, baby. It's me. And he's like, nigga, when I gave you, bro, I never like sympathized with a drug supplier so fast in my life, though. He's like, nigga, like I gave you the 15 keys. Where you think you got that 300K in the first place, nigga? You're welcome.
Yeah.
And also, nigga, like I don't want to do this anymore. Like I didn't even ask for a cut of what this is. When I gave you the first push, I put you up strong, nigga. You done? Like leave me alone. And he's like, yeah, but like if we do this,
more right.
You don't need for nothing. like, all right, I'm gonna take care of you too. We're two whole ass people with $1 million for the rest of our lives. I can take care of you. Two whole ass. You're gonna get old and need hospital shit. I'll be able to afford that and my lifestyle for $1 million. I'm guffawing the whole time. I'm like, man, y'all niggas, man, if only y'all knew.
I mean, damn.
If only you knew.
If only.
So Eddie talking shit in the back. And then we learned that Scatter's about them shits because Eddie was talking cash money. Mm-hmm. And Scatter immediately snapped out of it and went to collect. He's like, nigga, don't be talking to me like that, nigga. You ain't got no gun in your hand, bro. I'm like, yeah.
He forgot he wasn't in the game for a second.
Yeah, he did. Eddie brought him back. And like Eddie acted like that was his plan because like he agrees reluctantly as fuck. He's like, man, I'm about to set in motion a movie. If I do this, I'm going to finally, after 30 minutes, finally set off the events of this movie.
Yeah.
At another area, because they're going to go celebrate. Because Eddie fucks off, and he's like, "I would like a nice cold beer at the bar." And he's pulling up, he's drinking the beer, and here comes Fat Freddy with his wife, who I was like, "Man, she's I hate her. Attractive for 2.5 seconds."
Mm-hmm.
Until like a guy was getting a beer, like the other guy, the lieutenant, the lower lieutenant that was like earlier from the meeting. He was like, "What are you having?" She's like, "I'll have what you're having." I'm like, "Bitch, right in front of Freddie, nigga." Like,
yeah,
obviously y'all are fucking, obviously. And then like Fat Freddy gives the boy his money, as if. And also, I'm not bringing my wife after you threatened to put her on this track, my nigga.
Okay. He might just do it out of spite.
Basically. So he gives him the money. He gives him the money and stuff. He gives him a cut back, and then she takes a cut immediately. And I'm just like, oh my God, Freddie, you're trash. Oh my God.
Freddie, you might want to get a divorce.
Yeah, Freddie, you're it's not good, bro. So we cut immediately to the bathtub where we got Superfly making out with his black chick. It's our girl, Sheila Frazier, who was the wife of one of the guys from Three the Hard Way.
Oh.
I think Fred Williamson. I think Jim Brown's wife.
Okay.
I think she played Jim Brown's wife from Three the Hard Way. And whatever. She all you need to know is that the dick game is so strong where she wants to punch this nigga because like he won't let her in to his like inside feelings and whatever's going on. And she's so mad at him, she tries to punch him. He catches her fist, and they just get to fucking. And it's a long love scene that ain't really nothing happening. But Sheila Frazier had a fat ass though.
I mean, yeah.
They put the slow-mo cam on. They used the slow-mo. Slow motion was really expensive back then.
Oh my God, I forgot. But yeah.
Slow motion was really expensive back then, and they only used the slow motion for 2 scenes. One of the most pivotal scenes in this movie, and this sex scene, when her ass cheeks flopped over to the side, they were like, "Slow that shit down." Cue Jackie Chan, slow down, baby. I was like, that ass is fat. I took a very solid note. I was like, okay, one black ass.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, all right. Damn, I look her up. I mean, she old now, but still, back in the day. Reasons to Time Travel, Part 1. But yeah, she just, whatever. Like We cut back to Freddy doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
Beat a nigga ass. Cause like he was this all, I don't like violence, I don't like guns. I guess he got a taste for it after the robbery. Cause here he is beating a nigga facing with brass knuckles, and the cops had the siren on. He doesn't run. He's just really enjoying whooping this nigga's ass, bro. And they lock him up.
Well, he was fighting for his wife's honor. I remember that part, and I was just like, okay,
yeah.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't deal with the 70s.
I'm pretty sure she put her ass in his hand at that point.
Yeah.
So he had drugs on him though. Dumb fuck. Yeah. Run. I know you're a rotund dude, but try to evade. We cut to. Could have cut this scene out.
What? I had to know. He's a karate man.
Was it karate? Was it karate or judo? What was this, nigga?
It was karate. Karate.
Nigga, this shit was brutal. He was obviously a yellow belt for sure.
Yeah,
but
he was definitely a yellow belt.
Because he tried to do this like drop toe hold takedown. That was utter ass. And the fact they were like, run it. That's probably the best version of that movie. Obviously, how about we just don't do that? Because like honestly, the judo flips, I was like, this is fine. This is fine. This looks realistic enough. Don't kick, Ron.
But we have to see. Because we're going to have a big old kick at the end of the movie. You got to see it. You got to see the power.
I'm not going to lie to you. The night after watching the movie, I was in the shower. I was like, well, if they didn't show him do the karate shit, they wouldn't explain how he was able to do what he did at the end.
That's what I'm saying.
I was like, this does come together.
It's a payoff. It's a setup to a payoff at the end.
It is a payoff.
That's all it is. It's a setup to a payoff at the end. That's all it is.
And then even his master's like, you got better this time, priest.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay.
I mean, I got a 12-year-old who could probably kick the shit out of you, but you should be fine against any overweight white men over the age of 25.
Yeah, white men who only use guns, you'll be fine. Yeah. Oh, so cops are whooping Freddy's ass to the point where I don't know if there was. So I'm a little sadder now knowing that it was a non-black staff and crew and everything, because they're like, all right, this nigga's dark skinned, but we got to illustrate that he's bleeding.
Yeah.
Well, I got some tomato paste. You can put on his face. Like that'll work. Get some tomato paste and red paint so we can see the blood on this black ass nigga. I'm like,
yeah. I
was in my feelings. My feelings a little hurt. They whooping that nigga ass though, and like Freddy just gives up everything.
Please stop hitting me, please.
That nigga sings, bro. Fat Freddy gives everybody up, bro, and I'm like, God damn, because they're like, this is weird. What, Scat? I thought he only had like they got outdated information. They didn't know that because of the 15 keys move from earlier that Scatter was able to provide that like the drug business flourished.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, these niggas are making money to get comfortable. We need to get in there.
Oh, no, that needs to stop.
Because in the beginning, I was like, oh, they're going to like arrest them for crime.
Yeah, they're like, we're cops. We're going to go and stop them.
Is what I thought. Should have known better.
Pre-70s cops. They're not going to do that.
Oh, no, they're not. No, they're all dirty. So like, what's funny is like, I was like, oh no, Priest is going to talk about his feelings to Georgia, his woman, after smashing, and he's gonna like tell us what his dreams are, and we're gonna see them get dashed away. And he's like, I just want out the life, baby. What are you gonna do, bitch? I don't care. I don't care. Paint, nigga. I don't know. Like whatever. I'm gonna figure it. I have enough money to figure it out. I'm gonna take up a hobby, bitch. Maybe podcasting. I don't know. And
maybe I give relationship advice. What if I just get on fucking like radio or TV and just tell women that they're fat for hours on end?
I'm gonna call bitches linebackers to make hella money. Cause there's niggas out here not getting pussy. That's my audience. Non-pussy getting niggas.
And they got money to spend.
Yep. Cause they ain't getting
pussy.
Yeah. They got all this extra money laying around.
They got all this extra money. I'm gonna take it from them. Because they haven't found the woman in their price range.
The fools. But my nigga wants freedom, honestly, to do whatever he wants. And that's what
comfortable, not have to worry about surviving.
Exactly. That's where he spoke to us. That's when you're like, I'm rooting for this nigga to win. Like, I want him to win so bad.
He just wants to like have his needs met, and then he can think about whatever he wants to do.
Yeah. Now let's watch that get dashed away immediately.
Yeah.
Because like Scatter was like, look, we'll get you going. I got to talk to this fucking piece of shit, but I'm gonna give you a key that I kept, for fun,
for personal use,
because I love cocaine. I kept a whole key for myself that I use, sparingly.
I use it for the spaghetti.
So the Parmesan is just cocaine. Just
a little. There you go.
So he gets that, and he's trying to walk, bro. But then here come the cops grab. I'm like, oh no, he's going to jail. I thought. That nigga's like, nah, baby. It's like we're the motherfuckers that's been giving Scatter the shit in the first place. You belong to us now, nigga. You on the payroll, bitch. Get us some more money, and we'll give you some more coke. Priest is like, oh no, I'm deeper in the game. Eddie is like, yes, nigga, we made money. Woo! We're in the game.
What are you talking about?
What
are you gonna do besides this? Pimping?
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, nigga, we won, baby. We're in. We got the main line. We got the one piece.
Got the one piece. We're gonna ride this endless sea forever.
Cocaine kings, baby.
Cocaine king.
We did it. The feds, we were protected. Like, what more could you want as a drug dealer? Like, nigga,
I get you a big hat.
The biggest hat money could buy, nigga.
Hat money could buy.
You look like Melania, but cooler. So we get into this montage, right, with the Gordon Parks photos, and like, I'm glad I put some respect on Gordon Parks' name, but I feel like he was a little full of himself on this one, dog. We should have filmed this, because also don't introduce a bunch of niggas who I don't know or care about in the photos either. If you're gonna do it,
oh yeah, I was like, who the fuck are these guys?
Because this sequence went on way too long.
Yes, I was like, okay,
and I'm like,
so
I get it. Pusher Man goes hard, so I'm letting a lot slide. I'm like, at least I get to.
We paid $30,000 for this fucking song. We're gonna do this fucking thing.
We're gonna play this nigga's entire soundtrack, the whole movie, nigga. So like, shout out to that one nigga that had the fucking double coke nose, little twisted fork situation. I was like, bro. Yeah. But like the sequence went on.
I'm a walrus.
The sequence went on too long, where it looked like magazine covers for Coke, like Got Milk.
I was in like, what? This is how you pad out till 90 minutes.
But they didn't even like really illustrate. Because I was like, are they showing photos so we don't learn how to do the drug game?
I think that's what I thought. I wrote down musical interlude, cutting the Coke. Yeah.
I was still confused because like they were cutting it, distributing it. You had different buyers. There was other characters. I was like, you guys didn't want to get these niggas SAG cards? Like, what are we doing?
That's
whatever.
Probably what it was too.
Probably was, honestly. It was a lot cheaper. They saved a lot of money.
There's no lines. It's just a picture. You sign an image release and you're done.
That's why the script was 4 or 5 pages. That's why
the script was 4 or 5 pages.
Because this is where the legwork comes in.
Yeah.
Trying to explain how to do this. That's writing. They're like, nope. Photos.
What are we gonna do? Like montage.
Yep. Photo montage. Fuck you.
Photo montage, not like a video montage.
We don't need a crew. I'm the director. I'll just take photos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give me 2 niggas with lights. So it's really interesting. I feel like these militant groups must have really been wearing on people's nerves.
Gotta have been.
Because this is a recurring thing where it's like, because like the militants pull up on him. He's like, yo, nigga, you out here taking advantage of our brothers and sisters, blah, 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 blah. So I was ready for like some type of moment.
Yeah.
Of like guilt or something.
He's like, oh my God, you right.
Yeah, but he's like, nah, you got to pay dues. I was like, oh, there it is. And he's like, and then we get the Black Panther line. I mean, not Black Panther, the Black Dynamite line, more or less. Where it's like, if you motherfuckers about this shit, get a bunch of guns, get your niggas to get guns. I'll be right there in the front lines, shooting Whitey with y'all. But until then, shut the fuck up.
I thought it was, but I sell drugs to the community.
Yeah, basically. That could have been it. But militants, I sell drugs to the community. That's kind of what Fat Freddy was doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fat Freddy died. Sorry.
Okay.
I was like, I forgot. No, because it was so. That was he.
I was trying to figure out who was chasing him.
He was getting moved to prison. They were transferring him.
Oh,
and he tried to break out and run at this point in the day rather than earlier before they caught him. And a car just annihilates him. And it was cut really bad, but he's dead immediately. Like
I thought, like it made no sense because it sounded like he got out on bail. He was gonna go out, but like to tell Priest that they're coming, the cops are coming. Nah. But then he ended up getting hit by a car, and I was
nigga just tried to make a break for it. They were still there with him. He was still in custody. He was trying to make a break for it, and he got blasted. Okay. Yeah, whatever. It was such a. Of course he's dead scene. That's moved on.
Of course he's dead.
So
we don't need him anymore.
So we saw a drug deal go good, and I'm like, what is happening? Because like they come in, they keep it short and sweet because they're in a public establishment. They come in, try some of this coke, baby. Oh, that's some Superfly shit, and I was like, that's
that
title card.
That's the title of the movie.
All right, okay. Roll credits. I was like, all right. So they do it, and it's like, cool. Follow us to do the deal, and then like the deal gets done, and I'm like, oh. All right. I guess when the feds are covering you, every deal goes good.
Yeah.
So I love how we got two different dichotomies of like, you know, when you tell the black bitch your dreams, what you want to do as far as getting out of the coke game, you get hugs and admiration and respect. And fair qualifying questions on like what your plans on after.
Yeah.
You go to your side white bitch, but my lifestyle. Oh, you can't leave the cocaine and the loving and the cocaine. Also the money and the cocaine, please.
And the cocaine.
Please don't stop.
No, really the money is
what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And he's like, bitch. Then somebody was coming to talk to this nigga. He's like, go in the back. He's like, this is my house, bitch.
But it's my house.
It's Scatter.
Yeah.
Scatter comes in. He is in bad shape. He's like, look, bro, shit's fucked. My business now is fucked magically. All of a sudden, everything that I need to make me like sustainable has gone away as if some type of government force.
Apparently, when you're not on coke, you really can't cook for shit. So we're just everything just gone.
That would have been hilarious if that's what happened. Something about this food just ain't right no more, bro.
Something about this food ain't right anymore.
Oh no, I can't cook. It's like
I can't.
I'm not a chef.
Wait, you guys are just here for the coke? I thought it was just my secret recipe.
Man, get your ass. This is trash. I can't afford Curtis Mayfield to come back.
That wasn't Curtis Mayfield?
He just dreamed the whole thing.
Just three winos bagging buckets and shit up there.
He was at a Waffle House. He didn't even realize what he was doing.
Scatter! We're in a Waffle House.
Wake up, Scatter. Oh, what?
Wake up, Scatter!
No!
It's 1999!
So he's like, yeah, but it's almost like some government force is just fucking up everything that I've been doing this whole time. Also, well, you dumb nigga, I told you, bitch ass don't put me back in the game because they ruined it. Because now you're the nigga now. I'm fucked. I gotta get out of here, nigga. I need 20K so I can escape and like just leave the city or the country or something. And like Priest is like, whoa, chill out, bro. I got you. He's like, wait, but before I go, because I know that my time on this movie is limited, nigga. Yep. Here is a smoking gun. Also, the name of my supplier, nigga. It's whatever. It's a white guy. Reardon. Is it Reardon? Reardon.
I wrote yes, Reardon.
His name is Deputy Marshal Reardon. What the fuck? Here's everything you need, nigga. In this smoking gun, I'm no longer gonna live. Here's your machete, Jason. You know what I'm saying? And
this is like, my protection against them.
Yeah, and I know they're gonna get me, bro. So here, and he's like, "All right, just go over here. I'll get you. Like, I'll give you your 20,000 later, bro. Just like, I'll meet up with you." He's like, "Bet." As soon as he goes outside, here come the feds. Gotcha, nigga. Yeah. He's like, "God damn it, please don't kill me." And they OD this nigga in the car, bro, and they leave him. Ghetto Viking funeral style in the car.
Set the car on fire.
To rot. I was sad though. But at least he wasn't like he was in agony until they hit him with the fucking until they OD'd him. Yeah. He's like, oh you pieces.
I got 3 more recipes to think of now. It's all coming back to me.
Baked potato lasagna.
Cheesy frittatas.
Stuffed turkey legs. I call it the turkey leg hut.
Just salmon stuffed inside of a turkey, stuffed inside of a giraffe. I call it King Solomon's Feast.
Can't top that. Can't top it. You did it. That's the one. That's the one. I might cut out the other ones I said, man. That's a V1. That was wow.
Sorry,
no, the giraffe was like that was the button. You're like, oh fuck. Whoa. So yeah, man. They murdered that nigga, dog. And Priest has a smoking gun, bro. And like he puts that bitch to use immediately. That's my nigga. But again, 45 pages of script. So all we're on the outside of the window, nigga, like, who is he talking to? I'm assuming it's the mob niggas. These are like mob niggas. The cigars and the fucking
okay.
Because I'm looking at them, I'm like, because like again, I have Shaft to go off of. I was like, these look like some mob niggas. And he gives him the envelope and gives him some big ass bag of money. He's like, he's doing the thing. And then when he leaves, he does like the handshake for one, but then he do the 2 handshake with the other one. I was like, put a hit on him. Put a hit on this nigga. Smart shit. But you're not sure. And I'm pretty sure they were trying to like keep it a mystery and shit for like the people who don't really watch movies in the 70s, which is fair. It's a lot.
I feel like, well, because this was inside that montage again.
Well, this was like a separate weird montage where it's literally just him. Like he double parks.
You know what it was? You know what it was? Because my brain was like, montage. Okay. And then the second montage happens. And like, you know what? Turn it off. Just stop thinking about it. Turn it off. Shut it down. Shut the brain down because you're just going to get mad if you have to go through another fucking montage. Oh, there's another fucking...
well, at least they filmed it. At least they filmed it. And like, it wasn't photos. But like, it's just, you're literally just on the outside looking in the window, seeing anything.
I literally had no idea what this montage was about. And I was like, okay.
That's fair. I didn't either, but I was trying to piece it together. I was like, something, I said, this has to mean something. God damn it.
And then I scroll backwards and like, where the fuck did I lose myself?
So he goes back to Eddie. And he's like, I'm getting my money and I'm getting out of here. And Eddie is like, nah, nigga. And like, it's crazy because Eddie looks like a mix between Eddie Kane Jr. from the Five Heartbeats and like Sammy Davis Jr. if they fused.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Because like there's like familiarity to him where I like him and I don't trust him. And it's like, it's both. Nice like this. But he's like,
no, why?
What?
I'm just saying.
Oh. So he's like, nigga, you trying to get out the game, nigga? I don't give a fuck that they use me, nigga. Like, honestly, because he said earlier, like, if Priest didn't pick him up, he would have OD'd somewhere. So this nigga already knows that. He knows that he's living bonus life time right now. Like, he knows he's like, he got an extra lease on life, and he's just trying to make the most of it because he know he would have OD'd in the corner somewhere. So, like, he's like, nah, nigga, I'm going to let them use me, nigga. And if they kill me on some old motherfucker, whatever. As long as they ain't do it now. I'm like, bro. That nigga like, you get the money, nigga. He's like, what? Why? Because I don't trust you. You just gave me your fucking motivations of why you'll betray me.
You just told me that you would rather, like, you don't have anything to live for, so you'd rather just give it all up.
Put the money in the bag, bitch. And he's just getting the money, just stacks of cash. He's just putting it. And he ain't robbed that nigga. He was like, nah, put my share in the bag and shut the fuck up.
Right.
So that's like probably what, whatever. Because I don't really, shit happens. I don't know how much money this nigga made, honestly. So I'm going to say maybe he had $500,000.
I felt like they were close to the goal of, because the goal was to get over 300,000, right?
No, they already had.
No, they bought 300,000. They got the keys. Now the goal was to get to $1 million.
Yeah, so I think they got the money, but they were trapped because of the whole.
Right,
they're stuck with Whitey. So I'm assuming I'm gonna make the assumption that he got $500,000, but like, whatever. He
definitely had more than $100,000 in cash.
He's at least leaving because I think after he netted everything, he's probably back at 300,000.
Right.
I feel like he used the other half to like do what he did that we're about to find out. So like Eddie gives him the shit, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, bro. And he the way that he turns on the door, like, I know this nigga about to make that call, and he does. He took my money. He's coming downstairs again. Go get that motherfucker now. And he goes in the elevator, and I'm like, oh, what are you gonna do? He does the switcheroo with the bags, baby. Georgia comes in dressed up like a bag lady. They do a switcheroo. Cops get this nigga. I mean, as soon as he gets to the lobby, nigga, here come the cops. Get your bitch ass on the hood, nigga. And they take him to the docks to murder this nigga. Straight up. Let's keep it a buck. They're gonna murder his ass. And he's like, surprise, nigga. Because I like how he has to make sure Georgia gets by first. She's bag ladying up. She's like playing real extra homeless and shaky. Nobody pays attention to the bitch. Nobody pays attention to this bitch. She's like, all right, cool. Now for phase 2 of my plan. So they take him to the docks to murder him. I feel like these are the same docks where Maniac Cop died.
Yes. That's exactly where it was.
It's the same area. So
there's a head right there from some guy's wife. Right.
So they got this nigga. And they're about to like fucking shoot him and shit. And but Reardon shows his face. And he is the whitest sounding. Yeah, bad form. Because I thought Reardon was the main nigga we saw running this shit the whole movie.
No, it was just a lieutenant dude.
It was his lieutenant. So like this dude shows up. I'm like, why would you ever show up?
Why would you show your face?
But he was so confident that this nigga didn't know who he was.
Right.
He's like, yeah, I'm Black Monkey.
You know who I am? No.
Yeah. So he's like, yeah, we're gonna murder you now, nigga, because like you fucked the game up. And he's like, nah, nigga, slow motion karate. That was the nigga that got thrown in the trash. That was hilarious though. That was pretty solid. Like that nigga went into the trash. I was like, damn. And he's like, yeah, surprise,
Lord.
And then Reardon pulls a gun on him. He's like, nah, bitch, nigga, I know your name. Then nigga says his whole title. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I know your whole motherfucking family, nigga. Your big leg daughter. I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Like, what does that mean?
And even your bicurious son.
Yeah. Big quotes on that one. Big dick fingers on that one. Because, there were words that were being thrown out here that was...
there were words...
These are words that normally you're like, you're going to die now, bro. Like, you're saying some wild shit to a fucking Fed. And he's like, nah, nigga. Like, he's like, I got the best killers in the world. White killers. And I was like, ooh. Bars.
Oh, no.
Bars.
They'll get you for sure.
Yeah, guaranteed. Like, that was a bar. I was like, He's like, because he thought it was going to be some of my people coming for you. Nah, I got the white killers on you. Nigga.
That means you'll never see him coming.
He's like, nigga, he's like, if I choke on a bone, nigga, you're dead. You don't make sure not a pretty hair is disturbing on my head, nigga. I'm walking. Anything happen to me, nigga, you and your whole family's gonna die. And I'm like, this is an excellent plan, Priest.
This would have been a wonderful bluff, too.
That's the nuts on you. You gotta have some heavy balls, bro. Because like oversized ovaries to pull such a maneuver to lie like
we saw a montage of someone of a handshake deal, which could have been anything. And it's like, yeah, I made a deal.
He sold his car.
He sold his car.
That'd have been the most insane bluff of all time. But like him naming his entire family is what did it.
But that was in the file.
True.
So it's like that's what the information that Scatter gave him. And I like, okay, so he knew everything about this guy, and that was what the piece of information that allowed Scatter his excommunicado from the game.
Right.
So he could Right.
But he should have hired some mob guys. Like that's where he messed up.
I got a bunch of guys.
Sometimes you got to reach across the aisle for like some nefarious plans and shit.
I get them all gold coins. They're coming for your ass.
So he fucking what's the phrase? Something Margulis. So he's like, yeah, I'm out, nigga. And they play the music, and I'm like, yeah, bitch.
Credits.
Eat a dick, nigga. Yeah, fuck yeah. So we got 2 hilarious immediate exits. Honestly, he should have laughed like Shaft at the end.
Yeah.
It should have been like, you can't kill me, nigga. You can't kill me, nigga. Just that'd have been dope. Just the whole time with the hair flowing. You can't kill me, nigga. I'm untouchable, bitch.
I'm immortal.
Your mama's a hoe.
I had her unchecked.
I'm gonna go eat some poisonous blowfish, nigga, just to make you sweat, nigga. Some mugu, bitch. Yeah, that's a movie. So it's a good time. Good time ahead by y'all. Let's tell it time, guys. Let's find out how many street toughs met their unsightly end, nigga. Let's get into our body count.
That body count. That body count. That body count. It's the body count.
2?
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah, Freddy and Scatter.
Freddy and Scatter.
Yep.
Huh.
2.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because even the nigga they beat the shit out of, he just vomited.
He just he
Huh.
didn't die.
That's a low body count.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. Okay.
I was like, okay.
All right, so let's get into. Damn, this is wow. Was there a magic number involved? Let's get to our favorite subject, guys. The nudity. Let's get skin deep.
It's about to get skin deep. I just wanna see a little peek. Just show me that booty. Just a little bit of titties. Right now, right now. Ooh,
Two.
2.
One naked black woman, one naked white woman. You choose your path of destiny. I'm going with that slow motion ass cheek, nigga. That Gordon was like, slow it down more. You just see the cheek go.
This is just for me. Maybe for you, but just for me.
This is for Mr. Gordon.
Rewind the tape.
As a photographer, nigga, this is a great landscape, if you will. Let me go ahead, slow that down.
The rolling hills. Deep fertile land.
Back and to the left. Back
Again.
to the left. Gordon. His wife is just. You gotta come home, baby. Yeah, I will.
In a minute.
I'm walking.
I'm working on the film. One more montage.
Some of our favorite character guys. Who is our shining star in this whole movie, dog? Some of our Joker's Award recipients.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Joe Grizzly, bitch.
Renee Savage. Who is your Joe Grizzly?
I went with Georgia.
Oh yeah, because of the back switch, right?
Because of the back switch. That's what it was.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
that's what it was.
It wasn't entirely, but
Entirely that. Definitely
it was fun.
needle.
It was really cute. She was like, I was like, yeah,
We're doing the heist. Yeah, she was the best. Also, bitch, crazy. This is a high stakes murder situation.
It's like, if we fuck this up,
Yeah, you're gonna get murdered.
everyone around us is gonna die.
They're gonna like do weird shit to you first, then OD you. But yeah, shout out to Georgia. I'm giving it to Scatter, man. I'm giving it to Scatter, that poor bastard. Because if he moved the plot and gave this nigga the smoking gun he needed to survive, bro.
I mean, yeah.
Like he knew that he was giving up his plot armor as he handed the bag over to this nigga, dog. Poor bastard. But it's a good thing he gave it to him early rather than give it to me after I get my 20K.
Right?
Good on you for trusting him, bro. But yeah, Scatter's the reason Superfly is even got that silk press to begin with. And also shout out to him like taking effect of his receding hairline in the most like dope way possible. Right? Cause like you forget like he got the sideburns, the mustache, and the flowy locks. You almost forget that his hairline's going back. Almost.
Almost.
I guess honorary Grizzly goes to the karate instructor because
One more time.
All right. Okay. Don't do the drop toe hold, please. That was ass. Pure
All
ass.
right. Do it again.
Please stop doing it. All right, guys. Final verdict time, man. Knee pads or slippers. What that means, we truly enjoy this movie. Get a maximum of 2 knee pads. We fall to the worst position given the movie is just due. Or if we think this is a just a plate of neck bones sprinkled with cracking ass, we give it 2 hater slippers or we slide them on. And yeah, just be too willing to let the man use you.
Yeah.
Like, I know times are hard, but have some respect, nigga. Jesus Christ. Running with the Savage, knee pads and slippers. Have some respect, Eddie. God damn.
I want to chalk this up to that I was super tired.
Hey, man, we out here working, bro.
And I was
Trying to get over.
And then one of those jive 9 to 5s.
The man out there got me working.
Man out there. But this is a 45-minute movie.
No, this could have been episode 2. This
is an episode of Burn Notice. It is like, yeah, this is gonna get 2 hater slippers.
What? Really?
Worse
than Shaft?
Worse than Shaft.
Really?
I'd rather watch Shaft again.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. You gotta explain. Now, I'm surprised at this. I thought, wow. Go ahead, please.
Well, because
I'm surprised. I'm literally.
It reminded, like, I was like, with Rocky 4, I could almost forgive the montages because in between the montages, there were actiony parts. There was fighting. There was a bit of loud drama and stuff. And like, what's the gentleman's name? Ron O'Neal.
Yeah.
Ron O'Neal. I don't know whether it was because it's a Blu-ray copy, where sometimes if you speak at a lower register, that your voice just becomes non-existent, and it's like he's he speaks with a very calm and quiet demeanor the entire time of the movie. And
you should watch it on Brown Sugar, baby. You fucked up.
Should have probably, but I think that's what it was, because like it was like watching Inception again, and then like maybe we could, Mr. Cover, like I can't hear anything you're saying.
I think they fucked the Blu-ray. Oh, I think you had a bad copy, because like I could hear that motherfucker loud. Like I didn't have to turn up anything. That's crazy.
That like literally it was, what? It only goes to 60. I was at 55.
Damn.
Like it was loud, and
but was the music loud? Like was it like
no, like like just him. Like the mix was off in my copy. And I just like, so all of his speaking parts were very low and subdued and what? And then Curtis Mayfield comes up and it blasts and like, oh, I'm awake again, but it's a montage and I don't care. And
okay, but like what else? Because like 2 knee pads are strong. So you're like that's. I'm really shocked you went that far. I am.
I just because like I literally had to like go back and rewatch to figure out what the fuck was going on, because I was like, okay, and it wasn't because I fell asleep. I was watching the montage, watched the montage, didn't pass out again, but I did pass out once, and I was like, okay, wait, how the fuck did this happen? And I went back and I looked, and I was like, oh, okay, and then I watched it again, and I go, where the fuck did I miss that? And it really frustrated me. What did
you miss?
Like I saw the file, but I didn't see the whole contract. Like literally that part again, blank.
No, yeah. If you're fighting for your life, you're gonna miss that. And I think if you got bits and pieces, and honestly, like it wasn't like a scene where you could like fast forward through to like find it, because it's literally just. You're outside of the window as a viewer, just seeing niggas mumbling. You think it's like a non-important sequence. Because thank God I took a nap before, and I was alert. But,
and then so like I didn't see the part where they got the coke, but then like literally like I'm gonna get a coke.
They kind of yada that.
And then
they yada that. They yada that. Like I'm gonna give it 1 knee pad only because like you could tell when they're like, oh man, they cut a corner here, and like. not in a bad blaxploitation way. Like Ron O'Neal, in my opinion, like I liked the way that he handled his role in this fucking movie, bro. Like it was easy to get behind him because at first, like you're kind of like, I don't know what kind of time he's on. I'm kind of scared of this nigga. He's aggressive as fuck, but he's just frustrated and knows that he's at the end of his rope in the coke game. Where it's like, I need to get the fuck out. So like for him to have enough, for his character to have enough sense of presence to be like, nope, it's time to exit, nigga. Like I'm getting bored, and like this ain't it for me anymore. And then like for him to have enough wherewithal and street smarts to like get himself a decent exit because like that wasn't part of the plan, and he planned for that part of the plan to get out of it. How they portrayed it was kind of goofy, but I was really into the rigmarole as far as like the drug game aspect of it and like who the supplier was, and then like why Scatter was so reluctant to do it in the first place that set everything in fucking motion, into the repercussions of everything that was happening after the fact. And the fact that he figured out a way to get out, and the white killer's line kind of like resonated with me. I was like, hey, you're not wrong. And I like how he was able to use Whitey against Whitey. And like his parting lines were way more gangster than, close it yourself shitty. And it hit harder for me. And like, honestly, it was damn near 2 knee pads, but the photo montage, only reason it pissed me off, I would let the photo montage slide if you had players that I've seen before in these fucking photos. But you have this weird guy with the construction hat, and we're spending way too much time on his story. And then like Arthur Ashe, apparently, nigga, I don't know who this nigga was.
I don't know. Like a really businessman who just like, hey, everybody.
Tennis legend Arthur Ashe, whoever this guy was. I'm just like, why? Who are these? Why are we doing? When was he ever
white
in the movie?
people who just show up in the middle of this movie?
Like the photo montage, even though Gordon Parks, again, legendary photographer and whatnot, I don't care about this. Like, I don't need this. You overdid it. You overdid it, and that's the only reason why it's not a perfect movie for me. Because I was really like, all right, guys, I was gonna give him like 2 minutes. That bitch felt like 5. I was like, okay, all right. And it's that one scene where like the coke is like at the guy's nose. He's like, at that little Jello pudding pose. I was like, no. I was like, this is dumb.
This is a spicy meatball.
So like when I seen that montage, I was like, oof, I don't know what Randy's about to do to this movie. I got worried on that one. But and then
it's like, if we're not training for something pivotal, like we're gonna come back to it. Or like make the pictures be funny.
Well, they did towards the end. But yeah, shout out to Joe America construction worker in the fucking sequence. What the fuck was that? Shit was dumb as fuck. But yeah, I'm shocked. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am surprised. But like for the information that you gave me, I can see where you went there. But you might want to do a coherent rewatch just to see where you're at on that.
I might maybe on a day I have nothing going on, I'll just like pop.
But again, like I'm processing information different than you because like the way I explained the intro, you were like, oh, I just saw a bunch of random ass events. I was like, it is, but I'm like I'm putting shit together for myself, I guess, to make. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm because like I can digest a movie in a certain way, but like you really got to do a bad job to piss me off where I don't care. Like you really got to piss me off.
No,
you don't get me.
And it's like, but I was told that if the audience didn't get it as you presented it to them,
you're not wrong.
Then the audience didn't get it because you did a bad job.
No, like again,
and it's like that's how it works. Like
I agree with you.
And even if you try to get it, like even if you and the audience don't mesh, like there's a story about how the guy, he picked one of the best love songs he knew, and it really resonated with him and his wife and his time together, and he played it and he put it in his movie, and then everyone laughed at it because it was a cheesy, stupid song. And then that's how the general audience looked at it. And he's like, I don't understand. To me, this song is meaningful. To everyone else, this song is cheesy and stupid. And it's like, so what's the consensus? That the song is cheesy and stupid.
Yeah. No, look. I'm not saying you're wrong in your opinion. I'm surprised, but like at the same time, like there's certain things because like again, I'm still doing the same thing I did before, where I'm watching the movie in reference to what was out around that time.
Okay,
like as far as a cohesive beginning and end as far as like what the fuck is actually going on, did a much better job than Shaft, in my opinion. Because like I had too many questions about what the fuck Bumpy was doing and what is fucking like what are we doing here? Like
it really. There's a lot more questions about Bumpy than I did have for Shaft. I was like, are you sure this is your daughter? Like 100% sure.
The money shit and him just like, sure, okay, sure. Just saying yes to everything when the stakes are getting ridiculously high.
Are you sure like this is definitely the sole heiress to your fortune and you want to make sure that you have her under wraps? Is that what it is?
Yeah, but like and then like the collection of Shaft was such a like goofy ass situation.
You know what it was? I had watched Wonka before I had watched Superfly.
What? Why? Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Why would you do that?
Because I had never seen Wonka and I had never seen Superfly.
Wonka's an amazing movie.
Wonka's a really good movie.
It's such a good fucking movie.
And I was like, because I was just like, I bet this is stupid.
Why would you do that?
And then I'm going to watch Superfly and be like, okay, this is much better. No. And then I watched Wonka and I was like, it's so sweet.
How so dare you get moved?
And like Timothy Chalamet is like a young Gene Wilder the entire time, and I'm just like, oh my god,
you idiot! Oh my god, yeah. Don't
does all the same mannerisms and shit. I'm just like,
dumbass. You're a dumbass.
I did.
What the fuck?
I need to watch a shit movie and then watch Superfly and see how.
Bro, because the villains were fucking amazing in that. That was one of my favorite, because I was mad we couldn't do a pour up on that. This is 2 knee pads. Bonus, Wonka,
bonus.
2 knee pads.
2 knee pads.
2 knee pads. Flawless movie. Flawless movie.
I was crying when like the mom shows up.
Yeah,
like,
dude, I don't like musicals. Dude, like my son watched it with me, and God said,
"Oh, that's a ringing endorsement." Yeah,
yeah, dude. Fuck, yeah. Don't do that. That's not. Start with that. Lead with that. Compared to Wonka, yeah. Superfly's a 2 knee pad. I'm a 2 haters from a movie. Yeah. No shit. No shit. It's like, yeah, I watched Captain America Winter Soldier before I watched The Spirit. Oh, you shouldn't have did that.
I wonder why you didn't like The Spirit. That must suck.
It must suck ass. What are we doing next? What the fuck? Why would you do that? Of all movies. Movie's perfect.
Because I literally had started it at home, took a shower, went to work, and I was like, okay, we're finally done.
Bro.
And I was like, okay, let me finish this. And then
musicals. I hate
and then I was like,
I love that movie, dog.
Wow. And then I was like, oh, okay. I still have like a couple hours. Maybe I should watch the movie beforehand, and that way I can have time this morning to do what I need to do. But no.
Wow. Yeah, well,
no ruin that movie for me.
No motherfucking because there's no montage in Wonka, nigga.
There's no montage in Wonka.
Could you imagine?
They sing.
These niggas just
if there's musical interludes, there's at least building the things.
Yeah, they're explaining what's happening.
Yeah, scrub.
Bro, yeah, the fucking hotel people too. Everyone was fantastic. All right, let's go. What are we doing next? We gotta get out of
here. I'm gonna watch Brave New World and then Lean on Me.
Lean on Me is next, y'all.
Lean on Me is next.
Oh my god, bro, what the fuck? We'll see. What the fuck? Why would you do that to yourself? No wonder, bro.
Now there's an explanation to why.
There's a huge explanation. That comes like it was a missing piece.